Hello lovelies, this is Arielle from the True Life Tarot, and welcome from my quarantine home. Let's put it this way. So today I opened Hugh Grosvenor's Akashic Records, and I wanted to take a look at his FG, future Grosvenor, or his future wife, love of his life. So I wanted to see how is she doing in the current situation. I received this type of question on Tumblr, and also I'm going to do it today in a slightly different way. I did it over the last couple of weeks with myself, with different people, and it's working really well. So it's an interesting mix-up. So let's take a look at the cards for FG. So this is her, the Empress. Empress is a really good card for a woman who is literally, it could mean pregnant, but also it could mean a woman who is very feminine, very in touch with her nurturing nature, and also in a good power position, but from a very strong yet vulnerable place. Now for the future, she has the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a man who is able to manifest things for her. I'll put it this way: a man who can make things happen. This is one of the my favorite, actually, kings in the suite, because he can, you know, he's very dependable. He's a very dependable guy. He can have a lot of things. He can make them happen. And he's, unlike some of the other kings, he's using his power for good, which is a really nice thing. Then we have, I put two cards, one for her love life and one for her career, and one for her love life. Let me see. No, you don't see them. Okay, I'll put them. Wait. I'll pull them a little closer in a bit. But the card that I pulled for the career is Strength. This is really speaking about passionate projects, loving your work. This is a really good card if somebody is asking for a reading about their soul purpose. And through the Akashic Records, you can access your soul purpose and remember it. And for her love life, we have the Ace of Swords, but we have it reversed. So we have contracts that have gone wrong, a new beginning that didn't happen. Just so you know, a lot of the and this is the card for the resources that she has. So what I noticed in the last couple of maybe week or two is that a lot of the cards show up reversed as being blocked, being like held inside your house due to the quarantine. So physical blockage, there's a lot of physical blockage. So when it comes to love life, some contract is blocking her. Sometimes also, because this is the Ace of Swords is not really that big of a love card. It's like being in your head and really focusing on what you can what you can think into creating, put it this way. So to have it here in the love position and the love, let me see if you can see it better. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Okay, so I'm not going to move the cards too much because I'll show you how I'm going to move them in a bit. But right here we have her, you know, the passion being all poured into her work, and the love life is like a contract, but not a good one. That's how it was. We have the emerging future. The emerging future is about the Queen of Wands reversed. So really the Queen of Wands reversed, to me, the classic description is about a woman who's highly manipulative, and she's looking at our Empress. So she has as an enemy. And right now, I could also see that this is an enemy that is somebody who wants to be her and has no problem dabbling with the dark arts. You know, that's really what it is. But she does have a guy who's looking at her, who's interested in her. She's not looking at him though. She's focused on that. Let's say toxic relationship between two women, and I pulled a card for the resource, basically what will help her in this situation with the quarantine and her immediate future. And this is the moon reversed. The moon reversed is really to look at things, and I'll return to where it was, is to look at things exactly how you are, how they are, to not lie, to not deceive, to be honest and upfront, and also to not put on rosy glasses and say things are going to be okay, things are not that bad, you know, to really see the situation and where you are, because unless you see where you are exactly, you cannot move. So here's what we are going to do. This is an interesting part of an interesting situation about an interesting way to use the tarot cards and do a family constellation. So I'm going to feel the cards and see where they are moving. And we will get from there. So this guy, so I had my doubts if this is actually a representative card for Hugh Grosvenor, but this is not him. It's something related to work. A good guy, a helping guy, a benevolent boss towards her at work, and it's really could also mean a work-life romance or something. It could also definitely mean that, actually. It could also mean that. But definitely does not him. And I'll show you why. I'll just pull a card for Hugh. This is the Four of Pentacles reversed. So the the Six of Pentacles reversed. So lately, I've been receiving a lot of questions about him, how he's doing and things like that. So I haven't done a reading on him, and I will not. On him specifically, because the cards keep repeating over and over again. It's like I pull different cards and they all come at the same conclusion, that there's something he's not moving on from, there's something he needs to let go of, and just part with the past. So until those cards change, I cannot really do a reading without repeating what has already been out. So this is a card for him, for Hugh. He reversed that. So the Six of Pentacles upright is really the card of rich, poor people. Somebody has something the other person doesn't have, and there is imbalance in a relationship. When you reverse that, this is actually a good card because it's about letting go of, let's say, differences that could be differences on a first glance, but could be maybe not a deal breaker. Now this lady is really bothering me, the Queen of Wands. First of all, when we have the Empress and the Queen, the Empress trumps the Queen. The Empress is a lot more powerful, and she's powerful with her feminine energy. So this is a very well-rounded woman that is above queen status. But what does the Queen of Wands want from the Empress? So FG currently has somebody in her life who is genuinely despising her. Okay, so this is a lady who is a gossip and likes to gossip, likes to just thrives with tarnishing other people's name and reputation, and we have a lot of them these days. But what does she want from the Empress, from FG? What does she not like about her? This is the Hierophant reversed. I spoke in the other video for Prince Harry, and again, this card is going to be showing a lot, especially reversed during this pandemic, because we do have a lot of things happening non-traditionally now. So this lady is really being bothered by the Empress being passionate, successful, bold, being feminine. A lot of women, and let me tell you this, a lot of women are threatened by another woman's confidence and self-esteem and just sex appeal, if you say. And there are some of these women, they cannot handle it. They can see that somebody else has what they don't have, and they just try to spread rumors, to quote unquote expose them, and really do nasty stuff to ruin them publicly. And all of this is because this lady has dared to be different and to be successful in it. Again, this is a woman who is who can hold her ground, really, who can hold her ground really well. So now when I look at because obviously we're not or at least I think the Hugh Grosvenor fans are not interested in FG just for the sake of prying into yet another person's life, but they're interested in how she is relating to Hugh Grosvenor. And right now she's into her her stuff, into this petty stuff right here. This woman, again, she also has power, she's manipulative, and she has the guns out for her. So she is focused in her own drama. She's not looking at the king here with the passion. She's not looking at a possible work-related man who's interested in her. She's in some kind of other drama, and definitely not connected with the love in her life. Now about Hugh Grosvenor, he came as a reverse Six of Pentacles, which is a good card, but that reverse Six of Pentacles has no connection here, no connection with the immediate future of 5G. So where is this? Where is he looking at? Okay, so that's a good thing. Now, this card representing Hugh Grosvenor is really looking at the Knight of Wands. Let me show you like this. The Knight of Wands is a very nice card that denotes a guy who is sending out messages, communication online, through chats, video chats, different apps. So this is good, you know. He's no longer feeling that type of constraint, although I would be meditating on him to really have some obstacles released from his life. Because these are good cards. Actually, this is a really good movement for him. He is looking at the at messages and information, and those messages and information are actually looking at this queen, the manipulative queen, I think I won't go into detail what's the relationship between those two, because definitely this Knight of Wands is deeply connected with the Queen, and it's not. Yeah, we will just not go there, because obviously this reading is for FG. So okay, so that was it, and I will continue with a different reading. Bye.